Alright guys, I think I've settled down. The last 2 or 3 days have been extremely crazy for me. Like I felt like I moved the needle. It felt like I moved the needle. I don't know if I actually moved the needle or not, but it felt like a lot of things happened. Like the last 3 days felt like 3 years, 2 to 3 years, all in 3 days. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's like I slowed time down, because I was not in my routine. I was not doing work. When you're in a routine, when you're doing it for like 1 year, 10 years, 20 years, if you do it for 50 years, once you get to the 50-year mark, you'll be like, oh shit, it felt like one day, it felt like 5 days. You know what I mean? It's like, because first of all, Wednesday, I did a duathlon. It was like a lab test, and it was a day, I saw on Telegram that Luke Belmar was coming to Malaysia. Then 2 p.m. I went to Bukit Bintang, the Fahrenheit 88 Mall, to meet Luke Belmar. Then met some new people there, pretty cool. They added me to a WhatsApp group. And then the next day, it was my company's dinner, V-Gala. Call it, my company name is Viva Homes. And then we went there, had some dinner, had some lunch with my colleagues, my team leaders, my teammates. And then I got the award also, I guess. No, it's just a part of the process, I don't really like celebrating. Like I feel like I just like putting the work in. The achievement, everything else, it's a bonus. Even if I didn't win that award, I'll be like, okay, whatever, cool. I'm still gonna do work anyways. Like, you know what I mean? It's just an award. I am not attached to my award. I am attached, I guess, to my work. If I do something, then I would feel better about myself. If I do something and I don't get the award, I don't care, because I did the work, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, without sidetracking, so I did a lot of shit, and I guess that's how I even asked the girl out. I was like, I saw one hot girl, then I told myself like, man, I'm not gonna live with myself if I don't ask her. But I talked to her. She said she had a boyfriend, and it is what it is, man. But my only regret is I didn't ask her if we could be friends. At least it could have went somewhere if we could be friends. Maybe if the girlfriend, if she suddenly broke up or something. But nah, I'm not gonna be that guy. Don't want to be that guy. So, but I asked her, so it is what it is. Gonna find another one. But yeah, then after that came back from Genting. Then I was also like clubbing. I went to a club sober, like after the dinner. We went to a club and I was like dancing, doing stupid shit. And I guess, yeah, when you do a lot of different things, when you do a lot of things that are uncomfortable, that are like, I don't like you're not comfortable doing it, but you still do it, that slows time down and makes you grow so much as a person. Like, even though it was just 3 days, I felt like I grew so much. Like, it felt like 1 to 2 years of growth. Like, I asked a random girl out. I spoke on stage while getting my award. I met Luke Belmar. I realized he's just a human being. I did a duathlon, but the duathlon doesn't count. But those 3 experiences, like, just made me grow so much as a person. Like, and you guys might be thinking like, well, how do I get those experiences in my life? Like, well, I guess opportunities will come, and you just have to be prepared for it, and you gotta be ready for any opportunity. You just gotta change your mindset as well. Like, I don't really know the answer yet, but maybe there is no answer. Maybe you just have to do it and not care about what other people think. I told you guys I used to care, but now like I really don't give a fuck anymore. Still give a fuck a little, but within means, if it makes sense to. But yeah, don't really care unless I need to. And yeah, but I think the biggest data set was realizing that Luke Belmar, he's just a human being. Like all of us, he's just human. Andrew Tate, Alex Ramosi, they're just human beings. Sure, they might have strong personalities. Sure, they might work very hard. But you realize that you can do the same too, but you're just not doing it. You can biohack your body. You can have that rich mindset. You can do things. You can do things. You can create things. Like this video, I can create this video. Sure, I might not have as much subscribers as Luke Belmar. Sure, I might not have that much influence, but I can still do it. I can still create. No one's stopping me but me. No one's stopping. I have no limiting beliefs, bro. I'm not gonna be that guy last time that says, oh, I can't do YouTube because I have nothing to say, I have nothing interesting to say, blah blah, yada 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 yada. Okay, I don't have that anymore because it doesn't help me. It doesn't serve me. And funny enough, I learned that from listening to podcasts. Luke Belmar, Andrew Tate, Alex Ramosi. It's all from them. I've learned so many things from them, like from YouTube. If you actually look for the right sources of information, I think you can improve your life. And it goes the opposite ways too. Like if you watch content about video games, then you probably just play more video games. I watch all these videos because I'm genuinely interested in self-improvement. I'm just genuinely interested. I'm like genuinely interested in improving your life, I guess. Like I would rather do this than play video games because like there's no meaning to play video games. Like what are you gonna do with video games? You're not gonna leave any impact. It's just a game and it's not really that fun. I mean, sure you have some fun times with your friend, but it's a purposeless existence for me. It's like there's no purpose. And I think I don't want to live a life that has no purpose. I think probably my past life, I probably lived that life already. But for some of you guys, maybe you live a very purposeful life in the past life, and now I guess it's your turn to live a life of no purpose. So the yin and yang. I think God has a plan for all of us, and I think my plan now, my purpose now, is to develop myself to the fullest potential, to reach my fullest potential. I think that's my purpose. That doesn't mean I'm better than anyone. That's not in self-improvement. It's just something I want to do. Like people think, oh, this guy's a billionaire. Oh, he thinks he's better than us. I don't think I'm better than you. You think that I think I'm better than you. That's all in your mind. All is as thinking makes it so. Marcus Aurelius. It's all in the mind, bro. It's all in your mind. You think like me taking this video, oh, you think like, oh, I'm better than you or I'm worse than you. Like, it's all in your mind, bro. I'm living in your head rent free, but not really thinking about it. I'm just focused on developing self and living life if I can. Just living life. Just enjoying the experience because I know it's gonna end one day. And I always remind myself every day, like, hey, this experience that you're experiencing now, pain, pleasure, whatever it is, it's gonna end one day. It's gonna end. It's gonna end. It's gonna end. So appreciate it. Have fun. Don't be emotional. People shout at you, just calm down. Look at them in the eye as if that they didn't really say anything and just like, okay, cool. You gotta be stoic. You don't gotta be stoic. It's up to you. I just think being stoic is cool. I can also do the shout back at them thing, but I've done that before. I think I don't want to go back to that life. I think I'm in the stoic stage for now. We'll see what happens. I gotta be formless, shapeless, like water. I gotta move from here. Sometimes I can be just angry. Sometimes I can be just like unbothered. So you gotta be like water. And yeah, but these 3 days, really, it's been amazing. It's been fire. And I think the upcoming few days is gonna be better. This year, I'm gonna crush it this year. I believe so. I genuinely believe I'm gonna crush it this year, 2024. I'm gonna crush this decade too. Till 2030, I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna crush it because what else would I be doing? Stay depressed and do nothing with your life and listen to all the naysayers, listen to people that have the life that I don't want to have. Is that what I want? No. So I'm gonna crush it this year. And whether I crush it or not doesn't really matter. What matters is I strive for it. What matters is I tried and gave everything I had. If I gave everything I had and God still don't give me the results that I want, then it's not my fault because I did everything I could. I gave God everything I had. And it's God's plan to give me what I want if he thinks that I should have it. If I shouldn't have it, then it doesn't matter because I gave everything I had. I gave it all. I left no stone unturned. And that's all that matters at the end. Is that I tried my best and I lived to my fullest potential. And the only thing was God didn't give me what I wanted. And I'm okay with that. As long as I gave my very best. Because I'll know whether I gave my best or I did not give my best. And if I live every single minute, every single second, every single hour, every single year like it's my last, then I think I'll have no regrets. I think God will respect that, whether he wants to give me what I want or not. And it doesn't really matter because, billions of people, billions of animals have died before I existed. And, a lot of them probably suffered more than me. So who am I to complain that, oh, my life is shit, my life is whatever, yada, yada, yada. No, I honestly don't complain anymore. I might complain to my friends just to seem human, but in my mind, I don't really complain about anything. I think I'm super grateful for life now, and I think everybody can think like that. If I could be homeless and I could still think like, this is great. Life is great, man. Life is great. That's a skill of gratitude, like Hamza saying gratitude journaling. It all adds up, man. I don't gratitude journal, but I don't think you need to. I just think you just have to have the gratitude mindset of like thinking, hey, man, 200, 300 years ago, people were slaves. 1,000 years ago, people were fighting for their lives. And now we have computers. We can talk to a camera and earn some money. We can do real estate to make money. Life is too easy now. It's too easy. And the only thing I'm worried about is once it gets too easy, we're going to create weak men. And when there's weak men, weak men are going to create hard times, and the cycle is going to repeat itself. And there's this quote, I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war, So be a warrior in the garden. Be a warrior in the garden. In the garden. Yeah, in the garden. Don't be the gardener. I mean, you can if you want to, but it's just not my thing, man. It's not my choice. I'd rather be the warrior. I'd rather live my life as the warrior, because I think for me that's more interesting. That's something that gives me purpose. And yeah, you guys are probably wondering, oh, well, why you say like, oh, don't be like because your life is probably different. I don't know what circumstances did you go through. I don't know what things you went through. Maybe you don't have parents. Maybe you, whatever. I can't make everyone happy, but I understand that people have different circumstances, and some of the things that I do, you guys probably can't do it. Like if I ask you to be Asian, you can't be Asian because you're not born Asian. You're born white or black or whatever, or Spanish. No circumstances. You have to find out what it is for you. Only you. You gotta free your mind first. Am I gonna free your mind? I don't know. Maybe this video could help free your mind. You gotta dig into yourself. Self-awareness is key. You really gotta think. Go back to when you were young and think about things that you do. Why did you do them? Why? Question everything. I think that one of the talents that I have is that I'm extremely curious. I told you guys in one of my previous videos that my teacher said I had an inquisitive mind. And I was like, yeah, you're right, bitch. I'm fucking curious. I want to know everything. I want to know who's trying to scam me, who's lying here. I'm always questioning people's intentions. It's like, You did that, but why? Interesting. I'm not gonna ask why, but I'm wondering why. Like, interesting. Yeah, that's just me, bro. I want to know shit. I want to know what people's intentions are. I want to know. No, I'm pretty. What's that word called? I'm pretty like kepo. In Malaysia, we call it kepo, kepochi. That means you like to involve yourself in other people's affairs. Like you like to know what other people are up to. You know, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like I like to know about drama too. I don't like to gossip about it, but I like to hear I think it's interesting. I think that's my strength, or could be a weakness too sometimes if you're too curious. You know, if you're too curious, man, it might get you killed. So I gotta balance that too. But yeah, that's yeah. If you want to slow time down, do more things that scare you. Like asking that girl, like I was like, hey, I think you're very beautiful. And then, what did I say again? Blah, blah, blah. What's your name? Blah, blah. I forgot her name. I'm Andrew. It's like, oh, I have a boyfriend. I was like, oh, okay, fine. Then I didn't continue the conversation, which is a mistake that I made. But it is what it is, man. The past is the past. Still trying to look for her on IG, but it's just too late now. We'll see though. If you see no opportunity, there will be no opportunity. So I'll keep my eyes open and see. No, I'll wait for it. It is what it is. Meeting Luke Belmar, talking to him, like talking to the people there, it was uncomfortable too. But I was like, fuck it, you know, I'm here already. I'm here in this life. You know, might as well just talk to people randomly, and just talk. Like they're not gonna talk to me. I gotta talk to them. I gotta take initiative, bro. You gotta take it. Money. You gotta take money. You gotta take that bitch. You gotta take it. You gotta take it. No one's gonna give it to you. That's what Andrew Tate thought. You gotta take it. Take money. You don't make money. You take money. Of course, don't rob the bank, but you know what I mean. I believe that my subscribers are extremely intelligent individuals, and they probably don't want my channel to blow up, because once all the degens come in, once all the idiots come in, then it's game over. And yeah, I'm sure my subscribers are extremely intelligent. I'm sure you guys have a brain that you guys use actively, and I respect that. So yeah, we got taking that award too. I think that award was fun. You know, if I'm being honest, I'm like, no, it's just an award. Of course, I'm thankful for it. I'm not saying like, oh, it's just an award, fuck it. Like I'm definitely thankful for it, but I'm not attached to it. It does not control me. Even if I didn't win the award, I'd be like, no, it's fine. I try my best. You know, it is what it is. There are people better than me, and that's okay. I can live with that. I gave my all. That's all that matters. And yeah, and that is how I slowed time down. That's how I made 3 days feel like 3 years. Pretty interesting. I gotta reflect more on that, but yeah, that felt like super long and super euphoric and super joyful as well, looking back at it now. And probably 20 years from now, I'll be looking back at this video and be like, interesting, because it literally felt like 3 years. Like, it's interesting, like how time, you know, you can play with time. You know what I mean? Like, you can manage time in a way where you can play with it. You can bend it. You can bend time. Like, I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys probably watched Interstellar before. Like how 160 minutes can feel like 5 years. You know, in the planet. Like, I really want to dig deep into that. That would be awesome. Interstellar. But yeah. And it all starts with the mind. How you perceive things. how you perceive time, or how time perceives you, I guess. But yeah, Luke Belmar. Starts with that, Luke Belmar. Fucking G. You guys should probably watch him, but no, I'm not gonna force anything on anyone. Do what you want with your life. Live life. We're only here on this rock for I don't know how long, and whatever you do, you're probably gonna be forgotten in 1,000, 2,000 years. So don't take yourself too seriously, and just live life in the present while you still can. That's what I'm trying to do now, and I think it's good for me. For me, I think I'm having a good time. I'm being stoked now. I might not be rich, might not be having a lot of influence, I might not have a lot of clout, but I'm having a good time. I probably want to stay like this, but I think this chapter is gonna end eventually, and I gotta move on to the next chapter. So while I'm at this chapter, I might as well enjoy the present and give everything I have, and self-develop, and do my best, and see what happens. See how many people I can impact, see how many people I can inspire, and most importantly, just do it for myself. Because if I don't do it for myself, I can't do it for other people. And yeah, that's my rant for tonight. 21st January already. It's 12:30 a.m. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys learned how to slow time down with this video. I know it's a bit unplanned, it's a bit unorganized, but I said what I said. If you know, you know. If you learn, you learn. If you don't, I'm sorry. Documenting anyways, and it is what it is.